All right, so ladies and gentlemen, my people, how una dey on this beautiful morning? Happy new month of December to all of us. We say we be football of us, and the grace of God we don't carry us from the beginning of this year. Go carry us reach the end. Quickly shout amen for the comment section. Champions of the world. Oh yeah, you know how we always do that thing now. 5 things we learned after every game is a must. It's a must for this platform. If I talk another thing, you don't say hey, it's a must. We know they learn past 5 things for you. Yesterday was war game, and I could remember when I was making my preview, I said it that Arsenal should be prepared for war, but unfortunately they were not prepared for it, and it shocked them when they suddenly saw the war that Chelsea poses at them yesterday. And after the game, I've been seeing a lot of Arsenal fans come outside to say that Chelsea did not come to play ball yesterday. Somebody said they have been playing. Chelsea played like touts, and I just see that video. I don't laugh. That Chelsea played like tout yesterday. He said especially Cucurella, he should have been sent off in that game yesterday. You know, things like that. I was also scared for Cucurella yesterday. I don't go lie you. When it comes to Bukayo Saka and Cucurella, we have to call a spade a spade. I no go say because of say I be Chelsea fan make I can't lie. Cucurella rough Saka. It's just the honest truth. Cucurella rough him yesterday. But for that guy we come outside to come they say Chelsea played like tout. Yesterday was not about football. Yesterday was about fight also, you know, all those kind of assertion. Now, I remembered Arsenal playing against Manchester City last season. Now, I want to take una down the line. Against Manchester City last season, the game ended 2-2. Manchester City got a late equalizer in that game. Leandro Trossard got sent off earlier in that game, I think around 20-something minutes. Ricardo Calafiori scored in that game. Arsenal played draw with Manchester City on that very day. How did you play that day? For every Arsenal fans that might be carrying it in their mind that Chelsea play like tout, how did you play on that very day? Just admit, say, una two play like tout on that very day. Una two play like tout that day, right? Because you got sent off that day, and I could remember Arsenal play a rough film. They got the rough Man City anyhow. Haaland, body tell him that very day. The way Gabriel just the rough arm. And maybe we just put that one for one side. Now, how has Arsenal been playing this season so far so good? If it has not been rough. That was why if you listen carefully to my match preview, I said it that we cannot sit back at them. I said there is something I know Enzo Maresca to be specialist in doing. He knows how to play your tactics against you. Now, we play what Arsenal know how to do against them. And now they are coming outside to say that yesterday was not about football. Mind you, Joshua Kimmich came outside some few days ago after Arsenal played against Bayern Munich to complain, saying that the game Arsenal played against Bayern Munich was not about football. All of us come outside to criticize him. But when it is now Chelsea's turn, you are here telling me that Chelsea play like tout. Nah, bro, you should swallow your words. Swallow your words and drink water. That is number one. Number two now, on Cucurella. You know, they are using Cucurella as an example, saying he should have been sent off in that game, you know. I can't lie to you. Cucurella rough Saka. He rough him for that game. I no go lie you. So take Saka even come up for that place, push Madueke there. Madueke self wrong. Say, Baba, come back to you. Cucurella rough him. But my question now is, how else did you think Cucurella can hold Bukayo Saka? As good as Saka is, how else did you think Cucurella should hold him? That's the best way to stop Bukayo Saka. In all of those rough, get it, we say Cucurella even they do him yesterday. He still got an assist from Cucurella body. And somebody is here telling me that Cucurella was nonsense. He was playing like tout. He was Baba. How else did you think they can stop Bukayo Saka? Forget about the fact that Saka was not really in the game yesterday. Forget about the assist. He was not really in the game yesterday. And all thanks to Cucurella. If Cucurella did not play like that against Bukayo Saka yesterday, all of us know how dangerous Bukayo Saka can be up front. So that's the best way to stop him. That's the best way. You know, players in the likes of Lamine Yamal, you've seen Cucurella deal with them like this. Players in the likes of Bukayo Saka, you've seen Cucurella deal with them like this. That's the only way to stop them. Because he knows how dangerous they can be. Okay, in all of these things, Bukayo Saka still had an assist to his name yesterday. How about that? Arsenal fans won't allow vessel, but you know, the few people where they talk all those nonsense, when I just discard that thing. Now wetin una dey do? Now wetin una dey use against team? Now Chelsea use against una. So make una no complain at all. Just take am like that. Now so una sef dey rugged team. Now so una dey you know, it is not easy when you are an Arsenal fan and you just watch and you enjoy, you have the fun. But when they do it to you, now that time you go know how they pain people. Arsenal go rough you, dirty you. You go play. Anyway, let us move on right now. Number 1 on my list today, out of the 5 things that we learned today, is Robert Sanchez. I know I talked about him yesterday, but I still need to talk about this guy again. Bro, at this junction, I think Robert Sanchez is now one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. You know, last season, we know that Robert Sanchez is a shot stopper. He's a very good shot stopper. But, you know, when it comes to set pieces, Robert Sanchez, they always panic. Yesterday, look at the way he was claiming set pieces. Fine, at the end of the day, they later scores with set piece, of which he should have even done better. Should have come outside quick and, you know, done better. But yesterday, Robert Sanchez was top-notch. He was top-notch. Right now, Philip Jorgensen will have to leave if he want to leave. And I can't lie to you, right now, he's already looking like maybe Mike Penders will have to do one more season over there at Strasbourg. Because Robert Sanchez is now aware that there's a competition for him. There's a player that they've buy somewhere that they're already planning that he will uproot him. And Robert Sanchez has now stepped up his game massively. Massively. Bro, this was not the Sanchez we bought from Brighton. Forget cho. This was not the Sanchez we bought from Brighton. Baba don't step up game like man, like Chris, man. Oh, man. Robert Sanchez was part of those people that won that game for us yesterday. Because despite the fact that, you know, we rugged Arsenal, you could still see they still get some 1 or 2 clear-cut chances. So we had our own chances that we could not even convert. For instance, Joao Pedro in the first half had an opportunity that he's supposed to have taken a shot. He did not take it. Passed the ball. He did not pass. Estevan William did not really have, you know, the best of his day yesterday, even though Baba still run Calafiori 1 or 2. You get my point now. But, you know, there was a shot that Estevan William took. He could have, you know, he could do better. You get the point now. So we had an opportunity that we could not really utilize. Fine, we had, you know, some 1 or 2 opportunities in the second half where we say they're brilliant. Boy, shout out to, you know, David Raya for that, especially that, you know, Joao Pedro header. Where we say David Raya jump, go save. That was a beautiful save from David Raya. Both goalkeepers showed top class yesterday, but Robert Sanchez, all of his own saves are top notch. You could clearly see that whenever Arsenal come with a shot on target, it is a direct shot on target. Dangerous one for crying out loud. Robert Sanchez is top notch. This brother now knows that there is a Mike Penders. Baba, nothing you want to tell me. Sanchez don't watch Mike Penders for that place where he did. Sanchez don't watch Mike Penders because if you watch Mike Penders, you go know say, oh boy, this guy I know they play. He don't come here, come play. He won't come uproot you. And I can tell you categorically, if Mike Penders come into Chelsea and they make him the second goalkeeper, it's not going to take long. He's going to overthrow whoever he meets at the front. Because that guy is really good. Really, really good. When they are talking about Mike Penders, it's not exaggeration. He is actually good. Big thumb up to Robert Sanchez. This is what I love so much. Philip Jorgensen, no space for you for here. We are making you cuckoo straight. Find your way, come on for here. And for Chelsea owners, you better don't talk about Mike Magnan. Because I wouldn't want us to do anything that want to make this guy leave our club right now. He's in his top form of his life. Anything will make Chelsea mess up with him, you start seeing club coming in for him. So please, and you too, Robert Sanchez, you don't do this one where now we praise you. No come outside with us your team tomorrow. You get my point now? Big thumb up to Robert Sanchez. Number 2 now is, a lot of people have not been talking about Moises Caicedo. And I know the reason why. But me, I'll talk about it. What Moises Caicedo did yesterday was stupid. Forget about that picture of Tottenham Hotspur, you know. It happened against Tottenham Hotspur. We say they no get red card. I think Christian Romero or something like that. But that was a clear red card. Even while Moises Caicedo did ground. Forget to nothing do Caicedo. Now drama Caicedo they play for that ground when they hold in leg. Now drama. He just use that thing to cajole Anthony Taylor. Papa na drama nothing do am for leg. That was that was unnecessary, bro. Unnecessary, absolutely unnecessary. And now you are gonna get 3-match ban. 3-match ban now you go get. Except if Chelsea appeal. Of which that appeal itself, if they go reduce her, they no go free reduce her past two match ban. At least that's if Chelsea appeal. If Chelsea did not appeal, it will be off for 3 match ban. That's not fair. But I feel like Moses Caicedo even need the rest. Let him rest. Good thing Dario Esugo is back. That's just the only good news right now. Assuming saying at the time where Dario Esugo, no day. Baba, God for tell us with this Caicedo, because that 1 point yesterday is not as important as the next, 9 points that is coming up ahead. We are playing against Leeds in the next on Wednesday. That's in the next 2 days now. We are playing against Leeds. We are back in action. What Moses Caicedo did yesterday no really makes sense. But we are not offended. That's one thing about us Chelsea fans. We are not angry. Caicedo got red carded. What he did yesterday was not right. But we are not angry. The reason being that it is Moses Caicedo. That's all. We are not angry. It just be like when Kante did that time. Believe you me, if Tosin Augusto collect red card yesterday, he go collect. If Tosin Adilap collect red card yesterday, he go he go collect wetin no good. But as far as it is Moses Caicedo, don't worry, nobody will talk about it. Nobody will talk it because he's forgiven. Even before the red card, he has been forgiven. Even the next red card he will collect. If he's still a Chelsea player by then, he has already been forgiven. Moses Caicedo, at least the coach need to talk to him. He need to, bring it down a little bit. I know, say the tempo of the game was really high, and that is your own style of marking. You go just do the thing in a rugged manner, but at least bring it down, small. You get my point now. And for every Chelsea fans that are saying that should not be a red card, Baba, forget that thing. It's a red card. Anyway, let us move on right now on Enzo Maresca. You see, after that game yesterday, in fact, not just yesterday, after the Barcelona game, one kind of confidence just come on me this season that we might actually be going for the UEFA Champions League, bro. And this thing might look like a play. We should go for Champions League because right now, I'm not seeing any team as big in the front of Enzo Maresca again. But if we jam Vincent Kompany now of Bayern Munich, we go play him. Enzo Maresca is very good, sir. I was saying it when I was making my preview. I said Enzo Maresca only need to lock himself in the room, play about 2 to 3 Arsenal video, study their style of play, study their tactics. It will finish you people. Arsenal were lucky that Chelsea went 10 men down yesterday. With all of those yellow cards that they had at the back. If to say Caicedo they pitch, there is no how. There is just no how. With all of those yellow cards where they don't get for the entirety of their back line, there is no how. But that's one man down just obstructs the plan totally. We for just use bone to bone, muscle to muscle, play the first half, come in second half and start banging goals. That is Arsenal style. Now Arsenal style be that. Bro, right now I'm not seeing any coach ahead of Enzo Maresca in the world. This man is top notch. Top. Make Chelsea just one play prank. Make they just announce say they don't sack Enzo Maresca. Give them 24 hours. Italy national team will employ him. They will employ national treasure. That's Pep Guardiola. That's the next coming Pep Guardiola. The next generation Pep Guardiola, sir. Because Pep Guardiola has already lost it now. Baba is now doing anyhow now. That's the next Pep Guardiola coming up. Bro. Enzo Maresca is good, sir. No. Give Enzo Maresca Real Madrid and see what we just leave them and see what will come out of it. Baba, shout out to you, Enzo Maresca. Now let us move on to number 4 right now. It's on Enzo Fernandez, another Enzo. You see Enzo Fernandez, this guy get one beef with any ex-Chelsea players. Exactly the same way he did to Mason Mount when Chelsea played against Manchester United the other time. Exactly what he did to Noni Madueke yesterday. He kicked Noni Madueke yesterday and still went there to say, get up! Don't scream on me. Honestly speaking, I don't know Enzo Fernandez. I don't know that kind of love where Enzo Fernandez just get for Chelsea. We be say any player will come up for Chelsea is always a problem for Enzo Fernandez. By the way, the brother was top notch yesterday. Top notch. Very, very soon, everybody will soon start giving Enzo Fernandez his flowers. Look at interceptions. Look at passes. Bro, Enzo Fernandez is the commander. Is the commander. If Moses Caicedo dey pitch, Moses Caicedo is the stumbling block. He's the last man, you know, the last enemy to be destroyed. Before you get to our defense, he's the last man. But you see, when it comes to commanding from the midfield to the attack, just leave it for Enzo Fernandez. Baba, people will do and reach Enzo Fernandez right now in the world. They no reach Thierry, sir. They no reach Thierry. I'm not making mouth. They no reach Thierry. Bro. Future captain for Argentina. Future Argentina captain. That guy is top notch. And he's still very young. How old is he? How old is he? That's one thing when we say they give me joy about this Chelsea team. How old are they? How old is Moses Caicedo? The oldest in the team is Tosin, followed by Cucurella, followed by Sanchez. Big thumb up to Enzo Fernandez. Now, on a final note right now, I have to quickly say this. A lot of people have been coming outside to say that Chelsea squad are inexperienced. Please, you people should stop that statement. The inexperienced are now becoming experienced. At least I can tell you categorically. Our boys are now 75% ready. At least that's A1. They are now 75% becoming experienced. And Premier League better be prepared. Because by the time these boys go cook finish, are you even sure you are ready? You are ready for what Chelsea is bringing to you come next season? When Giovanni Quenda must have joined the squad? Palmer no dey. See the way we played. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my beloved Chelsea fans, we don't go see our pass this level, I beg. Have you tapped the like button? It is very, very important. Tap the like button and, tap the subscribe button also. Let me know what you guys think at the comment section. I beg, I will see you later.